Guys, what is up? I am back yet again with another live video to talk about this crazy real estate market. I subscribe to a service here with the MLS that I pay for called Smart Charts, and they come out with all like the real crazy analytical data for the local real estate market here in the DMV area. And they just came out with June. They're a little bit like usually about a month behind because they have so much. And one thing that like really has blown my mind is actually prices have really still increased over year. Some areas a lot more and some areas not so much. So I want to know in the comments below what you guys think about this. Are you surprised? Are you shocked? And if you're new to my channel, obviously every YouTuber says this, definitely subscribe to my channel. If you're thinking about buying or selling anywhere in the world, especially here in Virginia and DC and Maryland, I am your guy. So, and if you have any questions, if you jump on here, I will definitely answer any questions you guys have. So let's get right in to the stats. So this is going to be year over year between last June to this year's June. And what really blew my mind, so Arlington average sales price 834,000, which last year was 820,000. So it's really only up 1.8. But then Fairfax, their average sales price increased to 792,000 from 734,000, which is up 8%. And then Loudoun is actually up 9%, 776,000 from 711,000. And then getting into some more here, just for anybody watching in Maryland, Montgomery County, Maryland, up 7% from 724,000. Which was 675 last year. Yeah, Natasha, I am definitely surprised as well. Now, the one that really shocked me, Alexandria, which is a little skewed because they have a high like condo market, and condos don't sell like as fast as like detached or like townhouses. Their average sales price was 719, up from 701, so they're about 2%. And then Fauquier County, 632,000, up from 588. Prince William, which continues to be like one of the hotter markets, 576,000 from 526,000. So they're actually up 10% pretty much. So that's like the average sales prices. One other one, Stafford, 517,000, up from 474,000. So they're up 9%. So pretty much anywhere, around this mid-Atlantic DMV area is still up. Now, Washington, D.C., which I can't even believe this, their average sales price, 911,000, up 2.9% from 885,000 last year. So their market, their prices are definitely still going up, but not as much. Again, a like good condo market there. So let me show you guys what I'm looking at. This right here is all the stats. You can't really see it that well. And if you want to copy this, I'd be more than happy to send you the Excel sheet. It's just Chris Colgan at colganteam.com. There was actually 27,000 sales in the MLS in the month of June, down 18%. Now, our MLS here in Washington, D.C. is huge. It goes like all up and down like the mid-Atlantic area. It's probably the biggest in the country. So let's talk about some other numbers as well. The one thing that you're going to see start to change a lot, as you're probably knowing, is average days on market. And we actually started to see some other surprising things. Like, again, like when you look at some of these areas, several of the top four areas are in Northern Virginia. So Loudoun, theirs didn't change. They were 8 days on the market last year, and now they're 8 days on the market this year. Prince William, 8 this year, 7 last year. And then Manassas City, 8 this year, 5 last year. Manassas Park, 8 this year, 6 this year. So Prince William and Loudoun, I don't know what it is. They're still like super hot. A lot of people, I think it's like the pricing, the job market here, all the data centers. Now, when you start to get to some of these other areas, it gets a little sketchy. Like Fairfax County is now up to 10 days on the market. And they were, actually they're down. They were 12 days on the market last year. Some of these places, just homes are still selling pretty super quick. But the amount of like new listings coming on is still really low. It's starting to like come down. There's not as much coming on the market as more people are like deciding not to refi. and like, they've got a good rate or whatever at this moment. If you got like 3%, why would you, refi to, 7% or go up? But yeah, that shoe thing, that's actually a magnet in the side of that shoe, and it spins around. That's like the thing that most people are completely mesmerized by. What other stats do you guys want to see? So right now we've done like the average sales price, average days on market, and then as far as I was trying to see average sales price, we got sold listings, new listings. New listings, that's something I'd be a little. This is something that a lot of people don't really believe me when I tell them, and this is kind of why I think our area is a little bit safer than like a Florida or a Texas or a Washington State. We just, like I said in a video yesterday, we just don't have a lot of new construction here. There's not a lot of builders throwing up these huge neighborhoods anymore. There's just no land anymore. So like a good example would be, and I'll put this up so you guys can see it about as best as you can here. Let's see here. I wish I could zoom in on this. So like a good example is like Fairfax County new listings are down 18%. So last June, 2,500 people put their house on the market. This June, it was 2,100. And DC is down 11%. So 1,600 people put their house on the market. And this year it was 1,438. Prince William, 1,100 people last year, 1,157, 973 this June. Then Loudoun's down 11% for new listings. And then you get to some of these other areas. Arlington's down 16%. So not a lot of people putting their houses on the market in our marketplace here. And then Alexandria, only 300 houses listed this past June. And then 2021 was 427. So they're down 25%. So just wanted to quickly go over these market stats. If you are thinking about buying or selling a house, definitely hit me up. Let me know what else you guys want to see as well. And if you have any questions on the market or like what my thoughts are, I will tell you guys, I've seen a lot more people do home inspections, not waiting appraisals, things like that. So definitely a ton more of, non-contingent stuff is pretty much going away. So just wanted to drop a quick video of the local stats here in Northern Virginia and DC. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you at the top or from the top as always.